In today's video, we're continuing our coverage on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka the MCU. So ever since Deadpool 3 trailer came out, aka Deadpool and Wolverine, it did pretty well. It got 23 million views. Really good. I'm just going by the official trailer, not the re-uploaded trailers everywhere, just the official trailer. So ever since Deadpool 3 trailer was released, the internet has been going wild with rumors for Deadpool and Wolverine. The only problem is what happens after this movie comes out. Marvel literally has nothing. Although there was a major slate for 2025, are people actually bothered? We know Avengers 5, Kang's Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars should do well, and Deadpool 3 will bang. Them three movies will bang, but everything in between, we don't know. Doctor Strange 3 would definitely bang, but it's the non-echelon movies that people probably don't care for. Captain America 4, A Brave New World. We don't know how well that will do because Sam Wilson has not been received very well as Captain America yet. So Marvel still is in this disarray of what the hell did they release, to the point where they're rewriting and reshooting and retooling absolutely freaking everything. So yo, what is good, YouTube? What's here? If you're new around here, subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse-based content that I try to do on a daily basis. You could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know if you were Kevin Feige, what the freaking hell would you do? Now, I don't buy into the whole Marvel is dead cinematic universe story, although Marvel has underperformed massively over the last couple of years, except for movies like Deadpool 3, Wakanda Forever, Thor, Love and Thunder. Did I miss any? Yeah, they're pretty much the only movies that have performed recently. So if you could check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, I really would appreciate that. Also check us out on Twitter, Warstu, right. So it's really hard to know what to believe nowadays, because as soon as Deadpool 3 came out, the scooposphere on Twitter went crazy. Kevin Feige is reportedly reconsidering having Deadpool and Wolverine appear in Avengers Kang Dynasty. Now, the problem with this is, so no one's actually seen the script for Kang's Dynasty and Secret Wars, but they're rewriting both scripts already, okay? And they're going to put Deadpool and Wolverine in it instead of leaving them for Secret Wars, which would be much more impactful. Originally, the plan was only to have them in Avengers Secret Wars, but plans changed due to him being very impressed with Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, I don't disbelieve that's true. I do believe Deadpool 3 will bang, and then Marvel will have literally nothing. I'm not a Marvel hater. I'm just being real here. Like, what is there after this movie? There's Avengers 5, cool. Avengers 6. Doctor Strange 3 hasn't officially been revealed yet, but we're getting all these super duper scoopers coming out with all this non-echelon scoops. But it's like, yeah, but how do you know that? Which is interesting. So, yeah, Deadpool 3 will be very good. Don't get me wrong. I don't disbelieve that. But all this Avengers information, it's like, Doctor Strange 3 will decide whether Dr. Stephen Strange appears in Avengers the Kang Dynasty. As of now, Doctor Strange will appear at the end of Kang's Dynasty and play an important role in Secret Wars. Your freaking story, bro. Literally everyone is going to play a role in Secret Wars. Spider-Man 4 is still being written. Well, let's be honest, that is so lazy. Now, the reason why movies like Madam Web, etc. get released is because Sony has to keep releasing Spider-Man-based movies in order to keep the rights to Spider-Man and all the characters. That's why you got Morbius. That's why you got Madam Web this year. But it is interesting because 2021 we had Spider-Man 4. Where the we should be getting Spider-Man 4 this year. So no wonder Sony wants to put it out next year, because 2021, it's 2024. If they wait to 2025, which they're going to have to do, that's 4 years in between the gap there. That is huge. Tom Holland Spider-Man is literally probably one of the few moneymakers they have at the moment. So according to Daniel RPK gets quoted everywhere. Spider-Man 4 would directly set up the Kang's Dynasty. Interesting. But if Spider-Man 4 is supposed to be grounded level, how is it supposed to set up a multiversal story? You see how it's hard to actually believe any of these rumors from anything? I mean, it really is hard. The plan is to release Spider-Man 4 before the Kang's Dynasty. Okay, well, it would have to come out in 2025. I swear most of these rumors get made up, but we can follow them, because it's like people are talking about when Shang-Chi 2 is coming out, and it's not even being confirmed, lads and ladettes. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for these Marvel movies, but at the moment, there literally is no credibility or validity to any of this. So according to Daniel RP again, I can also confirm that Sony wants to rush Spider-Man 4 no matter what. How is it rushed? 2021, we're now in 2024. If they start shooting by the middle of this year, later this year, you can get out at the end of 2025. I wish these comic book nerds would stop talking like this. How is that rushing the movie? We got No Way Home in 2021. It is literally 2024, 3 years ago. They start shooting at the end of this year, and if they put the movie out at the end of next year, that is literally, okay, it's not literally, it is a 4-year gap in between movies. That isn't rushing anything. I don't know what you people think rushing means. Rushing would be 2 years after. A 4-year gap is not rushing, that's standard. Sony Animation is developing other Spider-Man animated movies, at least or more. Amy Pascal wants Kevin Feige involved with future Miles Morales movies. Tom Rothman is the one who is fighting Kevin Feige on what to do with Spider-Man 4. Well, to be honest, no one actually knows what's in this contract between having Sony, Spider-Man in the MCU, etc., blah, blah, blah. No one knows what's in the contract, so I'm pretty sure Sony will have some creative control. There's a lot of other commentators that believe that Marvel has full control over what Sony does with Spider. No, they don't. I mean, sure, the MCU movies are made by Marvel, but they're published by Columbia Pictures, aka Sony Pictures, in collaboration with Marvel. And there might be MCU canon, but I hate to tell you this, the Sony Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland, they are Sony movies still at the end of the day. Okay, let's go on. He also wants Watts back to direct, while Feige wants someone new, and to have Watts another project. I believe they should get a new director for the next Spider-Man trilogy, because it's obvious we're going to get a Spider-Man trilogy with Tom Holland, and then he's probably going to appear in a bunch of Avengers movies, and then, you know, probably cameo in some other movies. So, I mean, if all this information is true, like a big if it's true, then this sounds pretty cool. But at the end of the day, all these rumors started spiraling after the Deadpool 3 trailer came out. I mean, I hate to be a pessimist, but where were these rumors before this happened? You feel me? I mean, a lot of people don't like the style of the way I do this, but I'm just not going to run with something because a scooper said it. The same scooper has had so much wrong in the last recent times. Every scooper gets stuff wrong, but it's to the point now where I believe certain scoopers make stuff up. So I'm not saying this scooper made stuff up, but there is just type Spider-Man 4 or the Kang Dynasty, and how even Secret Wars, even though that's years away, and see how much plot details, the villains leaked, the cast is leaked, everything's leaked. Yet Spider-Man 4 hasn't been written. Kang's Dynasty hasn't been written. Avengers 6, Secret Wars hasn't been written. Doctor Strange 3 hasn't been written. This is what I mean when I say after Deadpool 3, we have literally nothing. I get it. 2025 is going to have a lot of movies, but it's the movies no one cares for. You feel me? You feel me, don't you? Captain America 4, Brave New World Order. It's that good. It's screen tested that well that they have to do 4 to 5 months of reshoots because guess what, lads? No one cares. When I say no one cares, I mean the general audience. Obviously, people that watch videos like this will care. And sure, the Fantastic Four movie come out 2025. I mean, I think the casting's pretty good, but Pedro Pascal is not a movie. He ain't that guy. I mean, and also the Fantastic Four movie, apparently shooting soon. That's going through massive rewrites and massive reshoots. And then there's like the whole Henry Cavill is coming to the MCU because My Time to Shine said a lot of things that never actually happened. And then it's like, oh, Doctor Doom is going to appear right at the end of the Fantastic Four movie, which was always going to be the case. And Galactus and the Silver Surfer, we're no longer getting female villains. Cool story, bro. So that doesn't mean they're changing the whole story. And because of the way they did it, it means it's set in the 60s. We don't know any of this stuff because it's clear if Fantastic Four is going to be shooting very soon, they're going to be rechanging stuff whilst they're shooting it. They're going to be rewriting stuff whilst they're shooting it, which they're actually allowed to do, but it is interesting. I mean, yeah, Fantastic Four could be. We don't know. We don't know how good they are. We don't. The casting's good, except for Pedro Pascal. Nothing against him. The lad is very good in The Last of Us. I think he's very good in that. He wasn't so good in Wonder Woman 1984, was he, as the villain? He wasn't so good there. And he was decent in Mandalorian when he actually didn't just voice the Mandalorian. He's a TV actor. I'm not really sold. I mean, you're really telling me that Pedro Pascal is going to lead the MCU. He's going to be the Robert Downey Jr. for the next 5 years with the Fantastic Four. or at least the Secret Wars, and then they recast the Fantastic Four and reboot everything. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, people hate my opinions on things, but like I say, opinions, everyone's got one. Doesn't mean I'm right. I mean, Pedro might kill it. Like I said, he is a good actor. I just don't think he's one of these actors that can flick between TV and movies. Yeah, he's been in movies, but they've been mediocre at best. So like always, let me know. Is the Marvel Cinematic Universe in disarray? Are we getting crazy changes to the Avengers 5 script? Well, it wouldn't be crazy changes because no one actually knows what's happening in the movie. They just rewriting it. So it's like outlandish titles. Yeah, I've used titles like that before, but insane changes. And I probably will put that in this title. In fact, I'm going to. But my point is, all this rumor mill, scooper stuff, insider, leaked. So let me get it straight. We're getting leaks from a script that's not even written yet. Yeah, lads and ladettes, you just need to start using your head a bit more. Like always, guys, I'm sure you're going to tell me what you think of me down below. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter at Warstu. And I'll catch you in another video, guys. Very soon. Catch you later.